Hey everyone, it's Shaya. I'm back with a video. I have been so very busy with preparing for this craft fair. So I wanted to make a video to show you guys the items that I made, and just kind of talk a little bit about how the craft fair went, what items did well and what items not so well, and just kind of talk a little bit about my experience. So that's why I haven't been on YouTube. I've been commenting here and there and watching some videos, but I still have to get caught up. But that's why I haven't been posting anything because, oh my goodness, prepping for a craft show is just, it's a lot of work. And now that I've been through one, I can honestly say that for people that do this all the time, you guys are amazing. I don't know. It's just, you have to be very organized, and there's a lot of work that goes into it that I just didn't think of and I wasn't really prepared. But anyways, so I'll just kind of talk to you guys a little bit about how it went. Um, this is probably going to be a little bit of a chatty video. I just want to show you guys my business cards. They came out really nicely. You can see the little kind of metallic gold and they're glossy. I ordered these from Vistaprint. So I guess what I'll start with, I'll start with saying I completely messed up the dates of the craft show. And I remember when I was filling out the application forms to be a vendor, they did say, you know, if you wanted to, you could share a link to your social, like if you had an Instagram page or a Facebook page you wanted to share, and then they would kind of advertise your page on their Facebook page on the weeks coming up to the event. So I decided, you know, I would go on the Brampton Fairgrounds page to kind of check to see if they were able to post my page, because I just wanted to see, you know, I figured I haven't checked it in a while, let me see. So I go on Facebook and I search it up and I see a post. So I go on Facebook and I see a post for, oh, hey everyone, we're just a week away from our event. And the second I saw that, I had a mini panic attack. It was actually an entire week before I thought it was going to be, so I was freaking out. I don't know. I told everyone that I knew and to come on the 21st because I was so sure that it was on that date. So that was chaos. That was complete and utter chaos because I hadn't ordered these cards yet. I was still trying to make up my mind with which design I wanted to go with. Just that whole week I was coming home and, you know, every day I skipped the gym completely, and I was kind of happy that I was using that as my excuse. But I just came home every day that week. My boyfriend came over and he was such a great help through all of this. He helped me stamp things out on the cards that I did. He helped me package them. He helped me load things into the car. He came early again the next morning, so the day of the event, and helped me like load everything in. He drove us there. So it was me, my sister, and my boyfriend that came with me. We arrived and had everything set up in the trunk. There was an email that was sent out a couple days ago just kind of telling us that there was going to be boards with our name and table number on them. So I was trying to drive around, trying to find these boards, and then I ended up going into one of the buildings, asked somebody where they were, and there was just, she pointed to directly behind her. They were posted up on glass, and they were just little sheets of paper. So I would have had to come in. Anyways, I went early just to make sure that I gave myself enough time because I've never been to one of these, and I just didn't know how much time I would need. So the doors opened at 10 o'clock. We got there at 8:30. Found our spot, unloaded everything in. There wasn't too many people when I arrived, but then very quickly it started filling up. And yeah, we set up everything. I think, and I'll insert some pictures and videos so you guys can see what my table looked like at the event and my setup. There was a lot of like my little signs that I could have obviously prepped the night before. I still didn't even know what my prices were going to be. I just was so tired from the night before. I really wanted to go to bed. So, and we ended up setting up in time. Oops, this is shaking. And I would say overall, like the day was pretty crappy, weather-wise. Anyways, it started raining and then the rain turned into snow. So I think that could probably be a reason as to why traffic wise it was really slow. And then sale wise, I didn't sell as many cars as I thought I would. A lot of the people were interested in some of the other items that I'll show you guys, just items that I didn't expect. Some of the more simpler, cheaper items that I made. The vendor beside me, so there was a lady on the side of me. She was selling hand knit or like crochet items, so like hats and like little scarves. And the one on the left of me was selling jewelry, both beautiful, beautiful items. The lady that was selling her handmade or hand knit items, she was really nice. I talked to her a little bit just about her experience, and she really said it was a hit or miss. She's been to a lot of these different craft shows, and she said, you know, it's a good experience. This is your first one, so don't worry. But yeah, the sales were a little slow. Yeah, but I think overall it was a great experience. I mean, I did already sign up for the spring fair, so yeah, I'm looking forward to doing it again. There's just a lot of last minute details that I probably could have done way earlier if I actually paid attention to the date. So anyways, I'm just going to move these to the side and I'll kind of show you guys the items, and I'll talk to you a little bit about what I sold them for and how they did. So this is my first item. These are just little sticky notes. So they're just little sticky notes placed on a piece of chipboard with a pen. So these are the pens, and you'll probably see if you look back in a couple videos of mine, the Halloween pens that I covered in washi tape, which fit really nicely. And I added a binder clip, and I just put one of these bows that I got from Dollarama. And these little bags are from AliExpress, so I ordered those a while ago, but these actually did pretty well. They did okay. I still have quite a few left, as you can see, and I'll show you more. I sold these for $1.50 a piece. So and at one point one lady came in, and at that point I went to go look around, so my boyfriend and my sister kind of were in charge at that moment, and they said this lady came and bought like 5. She said, oh wow, these are only $1.50, and I heard a lot of people did say these were great for stocking stuffers. So she bought 5 of them. A couple more people maybe bought 1 or 2, but these sold definitely a lot more than my cards. So these are an item I made. So these are all the Christmas ones, and I covered the pens in just different washi tapes that I had. So that was that one. And I didn't only make Christmas items. I made some, I guess, sorry, excuse me, everyday items as well, just to kind of see what would sell. And to my surprise, a lot of the everyday items sold. So I'll show you the everyday items for that. So I did store them in these wire baskets that I got from Dollar Tree, and you'll see in the video. So I actually have enough for my next fair. I don't think I'm going to make any more. Maybe a couple more just to fill the spaces. But yeah, they're super cute. Like a little holographic with the bow. This one, and I kind of just did themes. So like just different colors, blues and yellows and stuff. So those are actually one of my better items. People really enjoyed these, and they just look so cute packaged up together. So that was item number 1. Item number 2 were these little books. So these were the little mini composition books that I got from Dollar Tree, and all I did was added paper and a bow, and then I just picked up some of these mini pens in Walmart's Halloween section, like the craft or the party favors, and I just stuck it in here. What I realized is that I should have stamped, I have here I'll show you, Handmade by Shea stamp that I should have stamped on the back. These I sold for, oh my gosh, shaking so much, These were 1 for $3 or 2 for $5. These I also sold some. These are just like the everyday ones. So really cute. I just use up my stickers and like the little Tim Holtz sentiments and like just enamel dots and bling. And again, I heard people say these were great for stocking stuffers, so I do have some left over. I'm gonna probably make some more for the spring fair. And then these are just my winter ones. Used paper from Michael's. This little one. Just trying to use up a lot of stickers and stuff in my stash. What I realized is that a lot of people were actually, when I asked them if they wanted a bag, a lot of them were just saying, no, that's okay, I'll just kind of throw them in my bag. So I'll show you actually, if I can, on my paper. So I bought some craft bags with handles and I stapled my business card on there. So when they were taking them without the bags, they weren't getting my business card. So I think, again, going forward, I'm just going to slip a business card in the back. So if they want to take, like, especially items like these that are so small, if they just want to take them and put them in their bags, if they've already bought things from other places, they'll still have my contact information. So, yeah, just something that I thought about after. But those were the second. So these are just the mini composition notebook set with pen. So this is my third item. Again, in a wire basket from Dollar Tree. Sorry, I'm running out of space, but I just made these paperclip sets. So just use up, I have a ton of paper flowers and paper clips. Just use up like paper that I had. These are existing packaging that I got from, if I bought stickers at Dollar Tree, just any packaging, and I just measured paper and added a strip here, attached it with my tiny attacher, the staples, and then just went to town. And I made so many of these. I only sold one package, and these I sold for 1 for $3, or again 2 for $5. That seemed to be the easiest deal that I could think of, but I was just so disappointed. I thought these were going to sell a lot more. My sister was saying that maybe I shouldn't have put so many in this basket because it was kind of hard to flip through. So, which is true. Maybe I could have just had less in here, or I could have taken it out of the basket altogether and just kind of had it laid out on the table. So, yeah, I only sold one of those. I kind of disappointed, but I will have tons for my craft fair, or the spring show. So yeah, that was my third item. Okay, and my cards. So I did make quite a few Christmas cards. These are pretty much all that I have left. And I know I told you guys earlier that I didn't sell too many. So I did post this on my Instagram story, and I had a friend from high school that messaged me and said he was, he was going to come up. And, sometimes people say things and you just kind of don't, not that they don't mean it, but sometimes things come up. And especially with the weather, I wasn't expecting him to come up, but he actually came and bought 7 of my cards, which was so sweet of him. He bought 5 Christmas cards and 2 of my just everyday birthday cards, regular cards. So I'll show you guys those. So these I was actually charging 1 for $5 or 5 for $20. And these are just mini ones. I kind of found it, this is one that should have been in the everyday one, but I'll show you. I made this a while ago and I just added this. It's so cute. Little monkey, maybe for like a kid's birthday. Yeah, I kind of found it hard to come up with these designs at first, but once I started, I would make like a bunch of them, and they were so easy to mass produce. Like these ones are just using up scraps and die cuts and just like things from my stash, and they came out pretty decent. This one I'll probably add a little gem on them. And I made some square ones. So these ones, if you recall, or you might not, but I did make a video last year on a bunch of Christmas cards I made. I did sell some of those. And my dad, so sweet, ended up buying, so he told me to kind of bundle them. He ended up buying, so those were the 5 for 20 cards. He ended up buying like 4 bundles, which is so sweet of him. And he kind of just gave it out to family so that they could use it when they were giving out Christmas cards, to kind of I guess, market or promote my handmade cards, which is so sweet of him. So he was my biggest sale for sure. And then I actually ended up taking some of these cards to work, and my coworkers bought from me, which is so sweet. They were so supportive, and it's great that they, you know, and they really liked them too. I kind of felt, you know, didn't want to bring them and kind of pressure them into buying, but I just kind of left it on my desk, and they kind of just looked through the ones that they wanted, which was so sweet of them. So those were the Christmas ones that are left over. Honestly, I meant to make this video earlier, and I just ran out of time, as you can imagine. And I'll show you my everyday cards. So I stored them in baskets. You can't even see. I stored them in these baskets from Dollarama. They come with a little handle, and you'll see it more in the video again, just to show you so that they could easily flip through. I made some of these ones just using up paper and flowers that I had, and then the back with an envelope, and I stamped all of my cards on the back with my handmade stamp. This one, I did have one person come to me looking for a birthday card, so she ended up buying one. My boyfriend is so cute. He was helping me make the cards, and he decided he would add this little bow that's actually, I got to cover up because the adhesive is showing. So he actually made and sold one of his birthday cards. My friend from high school bought one of the birthday cards, so so funny. Anyways, like I was saying, I love how the florals look. They're just so simple, but they add a lot to the card. Anyways, yeah, she asked me if I had any baby shower, or was it wedding shower? I think baby shower cards, which I did not think of doing, but I know definitely for the upcoming spring one, that's a season for all these showers and birthday parties and stuff. I will definitely make some wedding shower cards, baby shower cards, birthday cards, just more springy things. I'm as overwhelmed as I seem to be. I am so excited for the spring one. And this one is a shaker. I had someone come up and like just look at these, and she was asking me where I bought my stuff from, and I don't know if I should have told her, but I told her, you know, the dollar store, it's the Dollar Tree. And I explained to her that I'm just reusing packaging. Again, I don't know if I should have said that because that might kind of devalue the work that I put in, but I was proud to, like, you know, explain that I'm just reusing things, and I'm, I guess, reduce, reuse, recycle through all of my projects. And she really liked the shaker card, but she didn't buy it, so I kind of got some false hope there, but that's okay. And then these are just some of the smaller cards. I made these a while ago. These didn't sell, and I'm not sure why. Maybe because of the price. Again, these are so simple, just stripes and adding a sentiment. I probably should have sold these maybe for $3. These ones. And my parents ended up coming up to the craft fair and dropped in to say hi, which was so nice of them. I know a lot more people wanted to come up, my family members and stuff, but the weather was just so crap. And again, because I messed up with the date. So definitely cannot do that in the future again. This is another one that Imran made. So funny. This one, and I'm not sure, I think I repeated. Yeah. So those are my regular cards. And I'm kind of just nearing or coming to the end of the items. So ignore the box that these are in. I meant to do a video on these mini albums. I never got around to them, so I will show you them now. So these are just little mini albums that I made. Again, none of these are or I don't think I've said this, but none of these are my original ideas. I was doing a lot of research while prepping for the show, and I was just looking up different things that I could sell. And if I remember the YouTubers, I'll definitely link them down below because they were so helpful. So this is just a little mini flip book or mini album. I don't really know what to call it, but I used up a lot of paper making these, which was great. I always love projects that I can use up a lot of my paper. Made some tuck spots, so like little pockets. Again, more of the paper, and I'll really see if I can find the video, but she made, using scraps, just little tags, which I loved. Such a good idea. Used up a lot of paper, and there's another pocket here, another pocket here. This one, again, some more tags. So these, again, and you'll see in the video, I don't know if they didn't sell because of how I situated them. I probably should have got some more of those easel stands, or those stands from Dollar Tree, the gold ones, so that I could properly display them, because I had them in the crates, but they were kind of to the back so that they wouldn't fall over. No one bought any of these, but I think that was also my fault because of how I situated them. And the crates, I think, were a good idea, but they did take up a lot of space, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna include those in the spring one. But these I was selling for $10. Again, I don't know if this is too much or too little, but as you can see, it's very, very, very simple. I didn't embellish much because I want the person who receives this to fill it up with pictures and kind of customize it to how they want. So I left it very plain, and I'll just kind of show you some of my other ones. This is going to be a very long video. Sorry for that, guys. So again, so just adding paper on the spine. Oh, this one I did stamp. And then adding this beautiful ribbon on the side there. But this paper, I believe, is from Authentique. Oh, these I made some like journaling spots with. Some more tags. I love this paper. It's so pretty. I believe this is probably the first one that I made. I love that floral. So pretty. So I think I'm going to still include these in the spring show. I'm just going to showcase it a little bit differently. I don't know how to package these. I could probably put them in cellophane, but they're going to have to be huge because this is so three-dimensional. This one, I added this one again. I think this is another Authentique, kind of more masculine papers. More tags. More paper. And when you add the paper, it becomes that much more sturdy, so really good. And I'll just show you the front because this is taking way too long. So I made these. Or I made that one. I made this one, and this is using Authentique kind of beach theme paper. This one as well. I also had this mini album for sale. Didn't really get anyone looking at it, but again, I'm thinking it's the way that it was set up. And I believe I was going to sell this. I have to cover this up. I didn't even realize until I was at the fair. And it was too late. For $10 too. Again, I don't know if my pricing is too high or too low, but that's what I was starting with. So I think that this could go for the spring show too, just because of the colors. That one. And then the end there. So I just have to put my stamp on this. But yeah, those are my mini albums. And I did make a few others, but I'll probably show that in another video while I'm prepping for the spring fair. But I believe that's it. All in all, it was a great experience. I think and I had a lot of great help, which made it easy because I could have, my boyfriend and sister kind of hold it down while I want to go to the washroom or want to go, just look around. It was really nice having them there. They kept me company when it was really slow. There was just horrible service up there, so I was getting messages late, and if people were trying to contact me, it was taking a little bit longer, but that's nothing to do with the show. Anyways, yeah. So, sorry again that this video was so incredibly long. But yeah, I just figured I'd come on to share with you guys the items that I sold and everything and how it went. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm hoping to upload some more videos. I've been doing a lot of shopping while in preparation for this, but just some more videos I hope to get out there. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!